Christmas.
Merry freaking Christmas.
Happy
It's Christmas time.
Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
I don't know anybody that's a Kwanzaa, but
Me neither.
Happy Hanukkah.
I don't know any Jewish people.
Happy Hanukkah. I want to give a gift to you.
I almost watched 8 Crazy Nights.
There's a lot of Jews
I
around
almost
here.
watched that today.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like one of the greatest Christmas movies.
Uncultured swine. I know. It's so bad. I was just talking about Christmas, but I think it's because my birthday, I was like, like I didn't watch many Christmas movies.
You were Grinching Christmas
Yes,
movies?
I like that movie.
I just watched that like 2 weeks ago.
But dude, I've
Poor
watched so
Grinch.
many because of the kids.
Or were you Scrooging it?
I was probably Scrooge
Were you
McDuck.
Scrooging it?
I was probably Scrooge McDuck. I always liked that version.
You say that virgin?
I did, I think.
You said that virgin.
I stopped and was like, wait a minute.
Version.
I like that virgin. Really like that virgin.
Oh, man. I don't know many people that would not say that.
I know. Well,
Be honest.
they're inexperienced and no fun, but whatever. How many times can you hear, ouch, ouch, ouch? Oh, wow. This is off to a good start.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to start Christmas, huh?
I guess
Okay.
Christmas
I guess
it
so.
is.
All right, that's how we're gonna start Christmas.
Jingle these, right?
Yeah, I missed
My
the Christmas shirt memo. I didn't. I just forgot.
You know, if he goes back and listens to the podcast, he would have heard
Twice
twice.
we talked about an
Twice.
ugly sweater Christmas episode.
As you can
is
tell, we're
my
not wearing
ugly sweater.
sweaters, though, because it is hot.
I'm actually cold. So,
Yeah,
but if you've
weird.
watched any of my YouTube videos, I'm cold unless it's 60.
I heard that.
It's snowing, so it's not that hot. Whatever.
So, Scotty, how you feeling?
Feeling good. You don't know this, you might, but we didn't talk about it. I had my hearing for my driver's license today.
I heard. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I think it went pretty good.
They didn't give you an answer?
No, they don't. It's he said at the end, like, oh, this is a short week for us, and I'm off next week, so hopefully soon in the new year. But then my lawyer was like, I don't want to discourage you, but I have one that we're like 3 months out and we still haven't heard. However, that's a more complicated case, and he's blah, blah, blah. So hopefully I'll hear sooner, but yeah. I'm excited. It's one more rung of the ladder, so that's good.
There you go. There you go. That's what I like to hear.
Yep. I had a positive outlook to it. I actually went in a little too relaxed, I think. He asked me a bunch of AA questions that I wasn't anticipating, but I was ready for him because I know it. Like, he asked how different steps, what they meant to me and how it affected and blah, 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 how it affected my life. And I got through it, but I was like, what? And so I don't know if he's going to take all that into consideration, or I'm sure he has people stumble through it plenty. Because it was like super, like, swear you in, start asking you questions like the ones that mean you're an alcoholic. Like, have you ever missed work because of drinking, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yep.
Of course, numerous times.
Yeah, so I was like,
My answer is always no, they just send me home. That's my answer.
Oh, I didn't want to be like,
every time.
I didn't want to be like, no, I go to work
Every
sober
time.
and leave drunk, But
Nope, that's my answer every time.
I mean, we had established that I was an alcoholic. He said, do you think you're an alcoholic? I said, I am. Like, I didn't say, yeah, I think so. I said, I am.
Is this the first step to whatever is admitting it?
Yeah. Admitting
that what that is?
Admitting you're powerless over alcohol and your life had become unmanageable. It was like, okay, when I went to my first AA meeting and paid attention, and they're like the how it works thing they read at the beginning of every meeting. The step one is realizing your life, or you were powerless over alcohol and your life had become unmanageable. I was like, check. Like, okay, now what?
I already got that step.
Yeah,
down.
step one, done. Step two, this is easy. Like, let's go.
Man.
But yeah, then he asked me all the questions that like a counselor asks you to establish whether you're an alcoholic. And I was like, yep. And then some of the questions like my lawyer had got me ready for, and it was ready.
So you cheated.
No, I heard the question before because he went so fast.
They go through a questionnaire thing.
Yeah, and it
before
was
they
just
go in
like
the
bang.
courtroom anyway.
I always thought
Yeah.
the judges like, did anybody ever ask you these questions before being in here?
Well, maybe. But he, like, I guess, like, if I didn't have a lawyer, I still would have got through it. Because the questions were like, so where do you live? What's your address? And then, do you live with anybody who drinks?
Scott, I could just see Scotty. I don't know. She puts my name and number and address in my coat. So
Which address?
So if I ever get lost, it's in my coat.
Yeah, if found, return to. But, like, I was like, well, you know, which address? Because the address on my license is in Linwood, but I've been staying with Becky. And then he's like, does anyone in your household drink? And I was like, yes. Because my license, I've lived with my mom and dad still. I just have their address. I'm like, yes. And they're like, is there any alcohol in the house? I'm like, no. And then, you know, the next question. And then at the end, my attorney came in and, like, rocked it. They're like, do you have any closing arguments? And he's like, yes, I do.
There you go. That's good. That's a good sign. I hope it goes good.
Yeah, I'm confident. And if not, you know, I'll get my Texas license. Is where I'm at
I still
with it.
can't wait to see this Mini Cooper
Dude.
with the 10s,
Dude,
with the 12s.
I keep them clean though. They tins, but they nice. Don't get mad that I got rims.
Merry Christmas.
I'm pimping it.
I got
too.
rims.
I'm pimping them. Yeah, but you don't have rims on a BMW made Mini Cooper.
Dog, I got rims on a Dodge Avenger.
I love it. So it's maroon and silver.
Racing stripes?
I think, yeah, dude.
And his kayak is the same length as the car.
Yeah, so my kayak is 12 foot 2 inches long. The car's 12 foot 2 inches long.
I love it.
So I'm just probably going to leave my kayak on the roof all the time. I just always.
Is that just in case you flip over into a ditch?
Yeah, then it'll float.
It'll just float.
Is that what that's
I
for?
have a history of such things. So I'm just getting prepared to get myself out.
I could just see him on top of the bottom of the Mini Cooper rowing down the
Right.
I'm going to have.
with a fishing pole.
Like, hey, this is a good walleye spot, so I'm not missing this opportunity.
Scotty, what happened?
I'm going to have the Avatar mask I can pull down to breathe if I'm underwater.
Oh, man. That's so funny.
Oh, it is, except it's kind of real. It's funny, but it sort of
It's
hurts
just sad
a
because
little.
I can see it.
Me too.
Like, I close my eyes.
I
I'm
can
like,
literally picture
dude,
it.
it's like the Goofy movie.
Yes.
You know, when they're
Yep.
when they're going down the little rapid thing on the bottom of their car.
Yep.
And Goofy teaches them how to cast.
Yep. Yep, that's it. That's what I would do, I think.
I could see it.
That's the problem, is it's so real, like I feel like I might have to make that phone call. Like, hey, Mike, you'll never guess what I'm doing right now. I don't drink anymore,
He's
so
gonna
it's not
video
like
chat me. He's gonna video chat me. He's gonna be like, dog,
So by the
look
way,
where I'm at.
So by the way, the Mini Cooper's heavier than we thought. It's still floating, but turning's a bit.
That's funny.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's just unfortunate.
Just the fact that we can all picture this happening
Oh yeah,
is the best part. Like,
I don't
think
know.
that's the
Definitely.
best part.
that
Oh,
might
yeah,
be
it's
the
funny.
worst part.
I think it's the funniest. That's great.
Oh, it is. So does anyone have fun Christmas plans?
I don't have any
Nope,
Christmas plans.
just gonna hang out with the family.
Yep, family stuff here.
That's well, not here, but there.
Yeah, well, family stuff on this end.
Oh,
We're
okay.
going to my aunt's house.
Up north?
No, going to Aunt Sandy's.
Oh, right, yeah, Sandy's. There you go. I don't think I have any plans.
You can
I'll just
always,
stay
you
home
can
with
always
the
come
kiddo.
to Aunt Sandy's.
Stay home with the kid.
Bring Kaylee.
I could.
I love
could do that.
Tyler.
Could do that. Well, I don't know if I want to hang out with Tyler. I'll be honest. No, I'm just kidding. I love that kid. He's funny as hell. All right, so what's in your agenda book for the night, Scotty? I know you got something.
Well, I was going to talk about Christmas plans, and I said, what are you excited about for Christmas?
Ooh, what am I excited about for Christmas?
I mean, we're using my birthday / Christmas present. I think I might be getting a Christmas present. I don't know. But I assume that this is all kind of wrapped
This was
into
it.
one.
This was Happy Merry Christmas.
Happy birthday
Birthday Christmas. No, that's
Birthday
Dan.
Christmas.
Dan is birthday Christmas.
I'm birthday Christmas. Yeah.
You're like Happy Eve.
Because my
of
birthday,
Eve,
yeah,
birthday,
because my
Christmas.
birthday is Sunday and Christmas is Monday.
Yep.
So
What a weird time. Christmas on a Monday.
I like it.
So do I.
It gives us the weekend to warm up to it. I'll probably work Saturday
You guys are open on Saturday?
and Sunday. We're open until 7 on Christmas Eve.
oh wow,
I
can't
won't.
believe
I
you guys
don't
are open on
normally.
my birthday.
I don't normally work Sunday. But yeah, you could go and watch football or something. I mean, the sound's not on or nothing, but
I think I'm excited for the food. I think that's what it is.
yeah,
Gotta
I got a
get fatter.
turkey. And Ma got
Gotta
a
get
ham.
fatter.
I think
Yeah.
on Christmas Eve we're doing Becky's family. And they always got a big spread and a bunch of people. And then hopefully I see my kids. I mean, it's hit or miss nowadays, but
Feel that. I feel that.
yeah. But I feel on Christmas I'll probably get them for a bit, anyways. I think and I'll send them to come get presents. What are you looking at?
I'm just reading comments.
So
You guys have the phone down there, and I'm reading comments way over here.
well, step your game up.
Get on it.
So what is our podcast for? Our podcast is pretty much
Everything.
all around everything.
Yep. This is our Christmas episode. We're going to talk Christmas. I was thinking about talking Christmas and New Year, but I think we'll do another one before New Year's.
Yes. I would hope so. I
Yeah.
would hope so.
Well, I thought we were talking about on
Tuesday. Day after Christmas, we can talk about Christmas,
I'm down for that.
while it's fresh and whatnot.
Yeah, there we go.
And then maybe I can remember an ugly Christmas sweater by then. You
Yeah,
guys
but Christmas
can
will
wear
be
whatever you
done.
want. Yeah, I don't care.
I'll just have to wear my Elf Team 6 shirt. That
Oh,
day.
there you go.
There you go.
I call the turkey one. I know it's not Thanksgiving, but I just think it's great.
You just want to wear the
I just
turkey
want to wear
shirt.
the turkey.
Sure. Yeah, OnlyFans.
No, actually, I can't wear the Elf Team 6. I said I was going to wear the Titty Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Oh, jeez.
Oh, the video froze on us.
Oh, I had a phone call coming in. Sorry.
Oh.
The podcast is really just about everything. Life in general,
Yep.
what we're doing, sports, hunting, fishing,
Yep.
Relationships,
everything.
life,
Relationships.
cooking,
Yep.
Everything.
Sobriety, drinking,
sobriety,
Yeah, everything.
crashing cars with kayaks on top, and then paddling the car with the kayak. It's all over the
This is
place.
gonna be exciting today.
It's all
I can
over
already
the
feel
place. Yeah, it was off the cuff with like 10-minute notice, which was I threw some notes together so we got them. But
Dan, what are you excited for Christmas?
just spending time with family. That's literally the only thing that I really care about.
that's awesome.
Besides that, I don't give a shit about holidays. I don't even care about my birthday. Just spending time with family is all I give a shit about.
Yeah, I'm excited. When I was heavy drinking, I hate it. I looked the opposite of forward to the holidays. I'd have to have a little drink, or when we got there, we'd drink. My family drinks, so like I could drink, but like that's what it was. I didn't enjoy it, and now I enjoy
my kid's
it.
grown now, so I don't have to worry about none of that crap. Like,
Yeah,
kid's gonna be 20 next year. Holy crap!
That's because you're old as hell.
Oh, kiss my ass.
R word.
That is our word.
It's R word.
yep,
That is R word, bro.
yep. That is our shirt.
Yep, new shirt.
Shirt.
That is R word.
That is our word.
We'll start
That is
selling that on
rated
the
R.
TikTok shop.
That idea is rated R word. Oh my God. I was telling my nephew about it. It's the first time I went to my family's house since that. And I was like, so I was telling him that I remembered saying a joke here, and it was R word. And we got like a violation notice on TikTok. And then I put it on Spotify, no nothing. So Spotify, it went Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, like all of them, no problems. But TikTok had
TikTok got us.
Yeah.
And no, this is not our first podcast. This is actually our fourth.
Yeah, I've had a few other ones, and this is our fourth. We didn't post the last one.
Not yet.
We're not gonna, I don't think. However, there's a pre-trial hearing for him tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And so he's going
Okay.
to see his attorney and talk about it. And I was going to send him the audio file if I can and just have him look it over, and we'll go from there.
Nice.
But yeah, kind
Exciting.
of sketchy whether or not it was good or bad to send that out.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, that's why his lawyer would have to listen to it for sure to make sure That's why we didn't post it, to make sure that he won't get in trouble for posting
Yeah.
it.
Well, only seeing half of Dan means he's still taking up a lot of camera. Ah!
Was that Aunt Shelley?
I don't know who it is.
No, Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Nice.
Hollywood. Uh-oh. Jeez, Dan. Way to go, bro. Already the brunt of the jokes today, I see.
I'm always the.
That was a layup. Thanks, Hollywood.
Hold on, let me.
What's next?
Let me do some scooting then,
Yeah, if you guys scoot a little.
because I can move my mic.
Yeah, that works.
What's next? What's your next one, Scotty?
The next one I was going to talk.
I wasn't ready for this, so I didn't write anything down.
Yeah,
Honestly.
we called Mike, and we're here setting up, like, seconds later. I wrote down that I had some of Dan's chili
It's Sister Holly.
Oh, hello, Holly.
Hello, sis.
because we talked extensively about Dan's chili. I had some. He gave me some to take home after the last recording.
It's good, right?
It's pretty good. It's a simple, like, bean chili, and that's all you need. Like, I like it.
It's just how I season it.
Yep, it was perfect. Yeah, it was a good chili.
It's all about how you season it.
He even, I told him he inspired me to do a bean chili recipe in my book, like in my personal little cookbook with all my recipes in it. And I'm just going to have like my Texas chili.
Hold it in.
I got my mute button, but I can never get to it in time. I don't know how to do it. Like,
Where's that fail button?
I would have.
Where's the fail button?
Well, it's the cough button. But yeah.
That part.
Yeah, but nobody else can hear that but us.
Yeah, we gotta
Well,
line
when the
gotta
up.
video
get the
goes
line
out,
for
they'll
that.
hear it.
Yeah.
We got to get the line for that.
See your phone. Let's see.
All right. But yeah, so I just wanted to mention that I had Dan's chili. It was awesome. So anyone who was on last time when we were talking chili, Dan's chili hit the spot. And
I made a massive pot of it too.
yeah,
I
it gave me
ate
quite a
crap
bit.
out of it for the last 4 or 5 days.
Jeez, oh Pete.
And then I wanted to talk. You went to the Lions game. We can talk.
I actually did not
He
go.
didn't get to
I
go.
ended up not going.
We sat here and watched the game.
I stayed here and watched it. How exciting. I want to talk about that actually.
It was a pretty good game.
It was awesome.
Pretty
It's
good
awesome.
game.
The Lions
look great.
The Lions
played-
looked good.
they
Denver
played-
looked like dog ass. Like it was so bad. But I mean, the Lions still played a good game. We'll see tonight.
Seattle has to lose.
But they should.
If they lose tonight, we're in the playoffs. Automatic
Yeah,
clinch.
you're clinched, and then it'll weather. But you won't get home field. However, the way it's looking like the Rams are going to have to come play in Detroit.
Yes, which would be awesome to watch Matthew Stafford in Detroit for a playoff game.
Yeah.
For his first time.
For the wrong team.
Yeah.
For the wrong
Yeah.
team.
I don't know what the fans will do. I don't know if they're going to try to boo him out of the stadium or show him some love.
I ended up not going. My friend couldn't go. His babysitter actually backed out on him. So he had the tickets and we ended up not going.
Oh, well, that's exciting.
Yeah, I wasn't happy, but it is what it is.
You got enough? You're tapping the table hard enough right now?
Well, see, if you tap, then more people see it.
Sure, we'll tap it on your knee.
He's
He's
showing our video love.
Take it and like it, dog. Take it. And
He's
like
showing our video love.
All right, well, that's cool. And then, I mean, it's looking, the playoff, I mean, it's such a weird season.
Dude.
Like, all
You
the
are not
teams we
wrong.
thought were going to go are dead.
Where's Kansas City?
Like, the Jets.
What are they?
Everybody
six
talks-
seed or something like that?
Yeah, I think they clinched that.
You don't clinch anything in the 6th seed. You clinch
So I
nothing.
looked at you like, yeah, they clinched that.
You clinch nothing.
They're
in the
sitting
6th
at
seed.
sixth after yesterday.
Yeah, they look like garbage. They look garbage.
Yeah. Too
R
much
word.
Taylor Swift, not enough
R
football.
word.
Yeah.
The complete R word.
Yep. That's a rough one. The Eagles still look good, but they don't look great. The Ravens, I'm thinking it's looking like Ravens, Eagles maybe, but the Ravens look good. Lamar Jackson's probably MVP
Oh, yeah,
as
for
it
sure.
sits. So I think
sure.
it's going to be whoever turns out against the Ravens, but the Niners look great. The Niners are looking really good. Purdy's playing like crazy. I want to say anybody's game, but it's not. It's anybody's game
It's
of the top
definitely
six.
not. It's definitely not.
There's like 6 teams that it's any of those people's game.
Hello, have fun. How's it going? Oh, hey, it's Christina Morales again.
Hey!
There she is.
Hey.
There she is.
Yeah. Well, and then The other thing I was going to talk about was, it's funny because we led into it. I was going to talk about like clothing and how we got to get jumping on that. But we already got another shirt.
Yeah, just came up with another one.
I got a shirt.
That's rated R word.
I got to go down.
That's rated R word.
Got to design it now.
Yeah, simple enough. I got the programs because I do like for my decals on the lures, I use programs to do stuff like that. And then I got the Cricut. The problem is different colors and stuff.
Right.
It's hard. So if you had like a...
Christina, you didn't have any topics for us today. I'm a little disappointed.
She just got on.
Yeah, shoot, it's only 20 minutes in on our end. I don't know what the tiki-taki is.
I'm a little disappointed. That should have been your first thing. Like,
Yeah, come in. Oh!
hit it with it.
Coming in hot.
Come on now.
But yeah, so I was doing all the research for the store because the idea popped up. And like by the time I get, the bait tanks and racks and inventory, I got quite a bit wrapped into it. But I started doing a lot of research and I want to do it like a Trader Joe's. Like,
oh, nice.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Every product that's offered is going to be SOC, and then there will be alternatives, but not that many. So the little amount of inventory that I can control, because it's so small, I'll be making a good amount on all of it because it's stuff that I made.
Right.
Like if I want to sell perch rigs, I'll buy some, but then I'll start making them because they're not hard to make.
No.
I have all the
You
shit
just got to
I
have
need.
all the stuff to do it. Exactly.
Right, and just sit down and do it. And then like walleye crawler harnesses and drift rigs and stuff, I can make all that. I have everything I need. I just got to buy the components.
Kevin Mativia's in the house.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Now
What's
we're
up,
definitely getting
What's
warnings.
up, bud?
We're definitely getting warnings on the TikTok comment now.
Hey, no bad comments, man. We got in trouble last time.
Shoot.
Well,
That's
we
all right.
didn't get in trouble. Somebody commenting got in trouble.
Right. Well, we
Right.
all know. We got warned. We got warned. I wanted to specifically warn each individual. And then, so I hit my warnings for the day, and it just, blacks my face out. Like, nope, he can't talk anymore. He's done. Shut it down.
Cut his audio.
Right.
I'm just going to keep the mute button in my hand.
Right.
So,
Now that
but
we know
that
what it
doesn't
is.
save that. I can't mute you there.
I know. We got to link it next time. We got to sit and think around with this and get it to, because even if you just do a voice recording on your phone,
Right.
it's the same mic. So if you're mic'd in with the cord from this, we do a mix -1.
Well, I had that cord last time.
Yeah, we used it the first show we did at your house. They were at Becky's.
Yep.
Yeah, we just need to go from there to not even in. It's just you use a USB. It's the other one right here.
Yeah, you
Oh,
had.
so
you,
it's
you
a
plugged it into the
USB-C.
phone with the
Yeah.
USB. Yeah.
Nice.
But
But
anyway,
it was only
so
like a 6-foot cord. We need the longer cord.
yeah, it's fine. I
I
got
need like a 45-foot cord.
this one here
throw it
would
around.
reach, but this is our power here, so we just have to get a different one here and we can run it.
Thank
but-
you guys for all the likes, by the way. We're at
Oh, yeah,
1.1.
appreciate y'all.
I wonder how many are from you.
300.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
I bet you Holly's going to town on it.
Well, Holly, Holiday,
Hollywood.
my girl Holiday, she's
Holiday.
out knocking it out right now.
Nice.
I don't know, 600 from Holiday.
Nice.
That's my girl. I love that girl.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you, girl.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, then so when I get the store going, I'm gonna just kind of live there basically and sit and
No,
make.
I'm going to be there all the time.
I know. I was talking to Becky about we're gonna have SOC customs and then SOC brought to you by Becky and probably Dan. And she's like, Dan, I'm like, if he's gonna be at the store as often as I know he's gonna be, I'm gonna put him to work. I'm putting an airbrush in his hand.
Let's
Right.
do it.
I was like, or I could, he could sit anybody that's hanging out couldn't just put hooks on or crimp,
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
make crawler harnesses and stuff. That stuff's easy.
Oh, yeah. Come up with some designs and shit, too.
Right. And then just paint up blades and do a stack of blades. And I mean, we could make them to custom.
I
too.
do want to mess around with the airbrush, though.
It's fun.
I haven't done it in a long
It's
ass
fun.
time.
I'm going to get a couple. When we get the store, I'll set up another so I can, even if I just run a splitter and run 3 lines off the small tank.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm only going to be using one at a time, but I could load up my 3 paints to do each one. If I'm doing 3 colors, I can do a bunch of lures with all 3 colors.
Right.
And I won't have to stop, clean the brush out, then I could do 5 or 6. And then if I need more colors, whatever. But then why not have another tank with a couple more airbrushes? I mean, granted, the brush I got is a couple $100, but they don't have to be.
Hang on, let me explain this real quick. So for y'all that don't understand what we're talking about, somebody just asked what store we're talking about.
Oh.
Scotty is going to be opening a store for his SOC Outdoors. So it's going to have fishing stuff, clothing,
whatever you need to go outside.
Hopefully some jerky.
Yeah, basically,
I'll have
basically
snacks,
anything.
Probably burners,
sodas, snacks, clothes, lures.
Yep, and that'll be in Bay City when he gets it up and going. So.
Yep, I'm gonna dial it up. I think there's a need in Bay City for a one-stop shop bait shop in Bay City, because the only place around that you can go get bait are liquor stores, and they got the
Chucky's.
food. They got the food, but Chucky's isn't in Bay City. So like the closest one is Chucky's or Frank's.
And it's hit or miss if Chucky's is even open.
Yeah,
Chucky's is always open. It's just his minnows are never alive.
Yeah, that too.
I've had good and bad luck.
Yeah, me too.
I've had good and bad luck, but that's kind of everywhere. But I want to focus on that good live bait. Being that I'm an avid fisherman, I'll know what's needed seasonally.
Oh, or the party dock, Kevin said.
Yeah, but
Kind of.
the party dock doesn't sell enough of the right tag. You can't go in there with nothing and leave fishing
With something.
Right? They don't have like fishing poles and all your terminal tackle and everything you need. They have bait and a couple things, but if you need terminal tackle, line, whatever, I'm gonna have a line winder. I'm gonna have combos available. I'm gonna have reels and rods available so I can get you set up. Bait buckets,
right.
Everything you'll need. So like if a kid walked in, wanted to go fishing, he's leaving ready to go fishing. I'll sell licenses and stuff. Hopefully that I had to deal with the state, but it'll be a thing.
Kevin, it's really funny that you just let her out like us. I thought you liked us, bro, but he hasn't even hit one like button. I'm gonna have to give him up, I think.
I'll give it to you. I don't have that kind of time either.
If you're watching the video, it's literally a press.
Yeah, but I listen. I don't.
All you gotta do
watch.
is double tap the screen.
Like a whole shitload of times.
She's doing it again.
Oh.
Sorry, Kevin. You're out, bud.
All right.
You're out of the Love Clan.
But yeah, it'll be cool to sit at the store because I can take the dog. I got the new puppy.
Oh yeah. Would you bring Sam up to the store?
Yeah, just hang out with Sam and Winnie, and if we wanted to, I could set up. Like you said, I wanted to set like this up in the shop or in the barber shop or whatever, and then I could have all my inventory, my airbrush station. And then like if somebody, like if we said we made a bunch of blades for collar harnesses or whatever, and somebody's like, man, I'd really like one that's a little long or whatever. Okay, we'll make it real quick. I want to be able to
get a bunch of beads for the perch rigs.
Yeah.
And
want to do fully custom. And okay, you're in here. I'm here. I'm the one who makes the custom cranks. If you want one, I can write it down and get started on it. I can turn around and go do it. See you in 2 days.
Right.
Order now, pick up in 2 days.
Right.
There you go.
If I get it dropped, and I mean, some of them, there's a 2-part 30-minute cure epoxy, and I haven't used it, but that would be something too. If somebody wanted one, be like, all right, go get your hair cut, come back, it'll be done. Like I could paint it up, get it ready, let it cure. Here's, if it's cured in 30 minutes, so give it an hour, put hooks on it just to be sure. And we're done.
Right.
Once I get it ironed out and figured out everything. But like a faster cure so you could walk in and get a custom and walk out with it, that would be a cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be a cool thing to have.
Nice
sure. Like when I go to these shows and people are like, yeah, I want a custom. I'm like, all right, give me all your info. And they're like, okay, how long is it going to take? I'm like, 3 days. They're like, oh, I thought I was getting it. I'm like, well, if you want good clear coat, it takes a long time to cure. But then I'm looking and doing research on all these other epoxies and stuff.
Oh, so you could do something live right there and
let them come in, tell me like I want this, but I want my name on it, and
give me an hour.
Yeah, go get your hair cut or run to the store, go grab a beer at the bar or whatever, and come on back. We'll have it done. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or like have a bunch of blades set for collar harnesses and stuff like that. And then, I want a long one, but I need a number whatever hook, and I want this blade. Okay, we'll crimp it all together. Here you go.
Even if you had them like pre-painted and all you have to do is the name.
Just pick your stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I want that. I want that color right there. All I want is
Right.
my name and then these hooks.
Well, and that's the thing too. If you have them cleared and ready, I can put a name on it, but it gives it a halo effect because it's sitting up on the clear coat rather than down on the paint.
Still look cool.
But it doesn't look bad.
that'd be dope.
It
Still
just,
look cool.
I don't like it, but it has its like meaning, I guess. Like if you did a really thin coat of clear and you just had like a bunch that were ready, pick one and it was one thin coat of clear, so it wouldn't chip the paint off and stuff if you're bouncing it around. But then they put their name on it, wouldn't even be that bad of a halo.
There you go.
So that, I mean, there's a lot of options. And I mean, I don't want the store to be fully just customs, but it'd be an option in there.
It's good money though.
Right.
It is.
You may
And-
have to up it a little bit, but it'd be worth it. in the
yeah,
long
for
run.
quick like that, I think
Yeah.
because that epoxy's not cheap. It's like $250 for a few ounces. But
For sure.
Ooh.
you only use like a couple drops, covers the
Right,
lure.
right.
You know?
You know, Kevin, believe it or not, he already has all of his custom stuff. So if you want something,
Yeah.
get a hold of him.
Where have you been, bro?
Yeah, come on, man. Jeez.
Jeez. Yeah, I wish you could hear this. You'll hear that one on.
I'm gonna go put my headphones underneath the microphone so I can hit it.
You'll hear that one when you watch this for us later on Spotify
Yeah, Spotify.
or whatever.
What else you got? Come on. What else you got?
Nothing. That was a big one I wanted to talk about. We need to get on clothing for sure, and then the computer issues I think are getting resolved. I'm gonna try to run this one on the computer. I've had it off, and
So hopefully when it starts back up, it's not going to screw up like it did last time.
He says, "You know my number, Scotty White Chocolate."
man, you're white chocolate. You're white chocolate. That's not even an inside joke. You look at him. Oh, couldn't help it. I miss you, buddy. I ain't seen you in a long time.
I know he never wants to hang out with us anymore.
It makes sense to me.
Never wants to hang out with us. I'm very sad about it though.
I'm okay. I'll live. Just sadder life, but whatever.
Seen him at 7-Eleven the other day.
God, I haven't seen him in forever. But yeah, I'm excited to get the store up and running. And I'm going to try to fix the computer that I got and use it at the store. And I could still have a computer at home. Because I don't necessarily want to be stuck in the store editing, but I might. I might edit just sitting in the store if I don't have. But at first, I mean, I'm going to dedicate the time that I'm in there to making lures to get inventory up. You know, just keep cranking through them.
Yeah, you have to.
Yep. And I'm going to order a bunch. I did some ice jigs and I started dinking with powder coating. Those aren't going to be sold for a while because I need some work with my powder coating. But, I mean, the potential's there. I made some glow-in-the-dark ones that they glow in the dark. So that's pretty cool. I also found some plastic cranks that sink. Like some lipless cranks that are heavy enough to sink. I don't know how deep they will sink, but I'm sure out in the bay, 10 feet or whatever, it'll get down enough. If not, just weight it, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But so I found some rattling cranks that will be suspending. So, like, yeah, they're made for casting, but they'll work in an ice hole.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
So that'll be a cool little, hey, if you want something a little different, try this. A nice rattling crank straight down, which some people do. I do that all the time as is. But then the ones I got are little blades, and those turned out really good.
Yeah,
You
those
saw
things
those
those
today.
look pretty sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy with those.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, once that gets up and running, I'll be ready to go. But it's looking like it's taking a while. And then the only other thing I got in there is talking about when we're going to do the next episode, which we did. I think we can all.
Yeah,
are
Tuesday.
available
We said
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday would be episode number 5.
Don't know what time, but I guess you could post on Tiki Taki, like a pre-post.
I could. I definitely could.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
For
Yeah.
sure.
We can get it all over Facebook, get it all over TikTok, get it all over wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
my
sure.
Facebook posts are starting to reach some people, but I'm posting into like mid-Michigan bass fishing. And,
Oh, that's why we never see it.
yeah, and
I
like
do because I'm on the group.
that, and then
Oh,
like
I'm definitely not.
there's like the Saginaw Bay, Michigan
Yeah,
fishing one's
yeah.
got like 60,000 people. But I wanted to like iron out like one day, once I get a store and it's easy to be like, hey, because like random people, I don't want to have at my house or your house or whatever.
Right.
But I want to be like, hey, anybody who wants to be on the podcast, let me know. Every Wednesday, I'm going to do like a random fisherman or something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And when I get the store open, it'll be like Wednesday if I don't have anybody lined up, just grab somebody. Hey, speaking of, do you want to do a podcast tonight? You know,
I'll be there.
I'll be right here at 6:00. And if I don't get anybody, then I know who to call.
I'm going to come be the cameraman that night.
Yeah, you can be the producer that Google fact checks all my dumb shit.
Then we'll post.
There you go.
Then we'll be posting on OnlyFans.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm making an OnlyFans just for turkey hunting.
There you go.
just turkey fans.
Just turkey fans.
I already have a T-shirt that says OnlyFans, and it's just a turkey.
Nice.
Like, it's just a turkey all fanned out, and it's my OnlyFans shirt.
Oh, the video's going to pause again. I don't know who's calling me, but somebody's calling.
Man.
Who could it have been? I don't know. I normally shut my notifications off, too, and I completely didn't do it today.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I try to do that a lot.
We were all just kind of rushing.
Oh, no, I'm
Get
American.
back into it. What?
I'm American. I'm not Russian.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
Wait. There. Ah,
There it
got
is.
that one. I don't even know my own damn buttons.
I don't know your buttons either. That's why I don't use them.
Fair enough. I couldn't mute myself when I was going to sneeze.
What about you, Dan? You got any topics down there?
No, I didn't bring my book. Mine's
You
down-
live here.
It's downstairs.
What do you
Where
mean
would
you
it
didn't
be?
bring your book?
It's
here.
downstairs.
It's at your house.
It's downstairs.
It's automatically in
No,
here.
Scotty said he had a bunch of stuff.
I
Already,
do,
so
and
I
we
didn't,
can talk about, like, again, I wanted to talk about an SOC adventure. We keep talking about it. Like today, instead of doing this, I when I called Dan, I was like, man, we could go fishing. However,
Fuck no.
I thought, like, there was the front coming, which would make high fish action. Yesterday, they slayed on the river. Like, just
You didn't go?
I couldn't go. I don't have a driver, and it's like my family day. Well, I was up in Linwood, and I couldn't get a driver. Next time, well, do you guys have your fishing licenses?
Fucking excuses,
Yeah,
bro.
I get mine. I get mine.
Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
I
I get mine free too.
get
Right.
mine free.
So we'll go, but I want to do like the three of us. Cameras will mic up, or at least put a shotgun mic out, which sucks at vet because the best
So many echoes.
the bridge, and the best spot to
Horrible.
fish is the bridge, and then every car going by, the GoPro mic picks it up so bad. The lapel mics that I have negate it, but I only have two. But I mean, if like there's two guys standing next to each other, it picks up okay.
I could just see Scotty yelling into one of our chests.
Like,
Hey!
it's like I'm drinking again. It's just like I'm drinking again. Just screaming at you, but you're all a foot taller. Well, you're not, but I thought all this time you were taller than me. That's how much I drank.
No,
I thought
just
you were like
fatter.
Dan's height.
No, just fatter.
I'm just over here thinking I'm a hobbit, I guess.
Go back to the Shire.
I would.
Take your ass back.
I want to make like a little. I posted on Facebook a video. Some guy made like a little 2-bunk house out in the middle of nowhere, and he'd like hauled in everything he needed. Like every time he walked out there, and it took him years. And I'm like, man, I want to do that. Like one full hike away from the truck. Like, so that you're in the woods far enough that nobody really goes there, but then get it finished and post a location on SOC Outdoors. Like, that's my company location.
Oh man,
This is
And
my
then-
Airbnb.
Yeah, and then anybody that goes there, go ahead, stay. Try not to fucking tear it down.
Don't burn it down.
Yeah,
Whatever
do
you
your
do,
best. It took a year.
don't burn it down.
But, like, it was just insulated with leaves, and it was a double layer, and he used, like, pallet wood, and he just drug shit out with a sled.
Nice.
And it was like one full day walk out in the woods. He found a little creek.
I've seen a lot of those videos that
Yeah.
guys doing that, building the random shelters in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
in
they
the
put a
mountains
little
and stuff.
wood stove they made out of
Yeah.
rocks and stuff.
Right.
Like, that'd be awesome. Like a window. So next time you go out,
Do you
take
see
a
the one that the dude had his dog built a little dog house and everything
Yeah.
right outside,
Yep.
and then he had a patio, literally a patio
with like a
that lit
railing
off.
on the porch
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, yep. And that's what went over the river, I think.
No, it was just off the side of like a cliff
A hill,
or whatever
okay.
because he was right
Yeah,
out.
because the guy on the river didn't have a dog, but he had a patio with a railing too. But I know what
had
you're
a
talking.
dog?
He had like a shepherd, like a lassie.
Right.
So
Then he built the
collie-
one that was
collies.
like inside that ravine.
Yep. Same guy.
Yeah, it was the same guy
Yeah.
with the dog.
Just
yeah.
builds random shit
Just
all
builds
over.
random
Just
shit.
he probably tears it down, Uses all the same fucking products at the next place.
Yeah. But it was like pallet wood and like little pieces, and he hand cut everything, and it was pretty neat. But I want to do that. And just like for the SOC Outdoors address, just put like a Latin long. There you go. Go get after it.
I could see it.
Somebody shows up with money to try to buy some. Oh, damn it.
Just do a
No. This
just
is
do an airdrop.
This is the
where it's
headquarters. We don't sell shit here. Like,
Well, if I ever made it, I'd have somebody like Healy drop me a pallet of Home Depot supplies.
stand out from the road and drone it in.
Right? That's something I want to get this season.
A drone?
I get a drone. A smaller drone that takes like 4K video.
Don't let me fly that fucker. I bet you'll end up in the water somewhere. I promise.
I had a parrot mini drone.
You had a parrot?
Well, yeah, that too. I had a little bird, but I had a mini drone made by the company Parrot.
Oh,
and I flew that thing forever around Al's yard and stuff. We had the remote control cars.
I remember.
And I had this little drone. It was only like this big, and it took 1080 at the time, higher end video because it was 1080p. I think 4K had just come out, but it's like 1080p video on this little drone. The only thing I didn't like about it is it only took video straight down.
Oh, jeez.
But like they make a AR drone 2.0 or whatever, aerial research or whatever, same company, and it's got a panning camera.
Oh, nice.
So I want it like when we're at vets, we could run a drone up and get us out front. You know, just it would be like B-roll for the video, but it adds.
And like Mike said, don't let him control it because it'll be in the river.
I bet you'll end up in the river.
Well, I thought they have those drones. You wear the bracelet and you like do pan. You push a button and it just comes by and pans you. And then like if you're riding your motorcycle, it just flies behind you.
See, that'd be cool.
But those are expensive.
Yeah.
Like you
don't
throw
wanna
those
spend
in the
thousands
water.
of dollars.
Yeah, you throw those in the water and then push a button and it just comes up out of the water. All right, that's probably the one I should get. That's probably the one I should get.
Well,
Scott, I flew it in the water again.
you gotta save some money up, and then we'll whenever I win the lottery,
We should hire somebody that knows how to fly them.
I got a buddy that has a nice DJI something, one of the drones. And he's a fisherman, and he's a really good avid fisherman. And I keep telling him we need to get together, and he's like, yeah, anytime. You know how it is. But come spring when we're out doing stupid spring stuff. Because like this last spring, man, I made what I think was the most fun video to make. It wasn't the best video, but it was when we went up to trout camp.
Jeez, man, what are you...
It's not quite
trying
empty.
to destroy the equipment already.
Gosh.
I don't think it's waterproof.
I would say no.
I'm guessing it's probably a no.
I would say no.
I think you need to keep your cups away from it.
It's not even a cup. It's a can.
Yeah,
And
the cup's full of water.
That's...
As he's sitting here tapping it.
Chuck full.
I'm just going to borrow this for a minute.
Yeah, it's the problem. I would probably put it right here, but the cord's too short from Dan.
Fucking Dan, always making shit too short.
Oh, we're out of cord. I need to go get longer mic cords. Just for,
road trip to Guitar Center.
Woo! Nah, I'm just going to go to Dad's.
Let's make it happen.
I love Guitar Center.
Dude, there's a pawn shop. I'm not even talking about it. Never mind, because I don't want anybody to know what's there. I want something out of a pawn shop.
The old Norman's one?
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it.
They got a lot of
place is
guitars
big.
in there. It's bigger than you think, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger.
Yep.
Yeah, and their amount of guitars is nuts.
It's crazy. They have like a cabinet, like a equipment, like a recording cabinet, or a stage cabinet. They want a lot for it, but the thing's brand new. It's
so worth it.
Yeah, they want like $250. But what I want to do, there's a guitar I'm looking at that's priced right, but I want a deal. And instead of them giving me a deal, I'm gonna have them throw that box in.
Oh, there you go.
And if they don't do that, I don't know. I hope they're not watching because I'll probably still buy it anyway. That's why I didn't want to talk about it because it doesn't matter. I'm going for it.
Send it.
Yep. But I want that guitar. I haven't played guitar in like weeks.
I played yesterday.
I haven't played in a long time.
Played yesterday.
I used to play all the time when I drank because I get buzzed up and want something to do and I play guitar.
Yeah, there you go.
But sober, I just like I end up doing paperwork or I get shit done. Which sucks.
Got to take time, man. You got to take time for your wants.
Yeah, I mean you got to pay to play.
Let's look at all the money I wasted on my video game systems, and I don't even fucking touch them for shit anymore.
I know. It surprises the shit out of me that you don't just sell them.
I got a PS4 and Actually, I got a PS3, PS4, and a PS5, and I just
take them all but the 5
barely
to the
touch
pawn
'em.
shop. Get rid of that shit.
The problem, the 5 is the only one worth anything.
Well, he's got like 90,000 fucking games for the 3 and 4
like,
too.
They'll probably give you like $150 for the 3 and 4 together,
Right?
so that they can make 2.
Yeah.
And then the games, they don't give you nothing for games.
No.
Fuck no, because they've got a copy of everything.
Right. But yeah, that's what I was at. I want to iron out an SOC adventure, and we got to, Kevin, you're coming too.
And just
Is
to
Kevin
let
still
you guys
in
know,
here?
I don't know.
Better be.
But I'm just gonna say this now: our adventure, I am not building a fucking cabin in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I want to go catch and cook food.
That is not.
I want to
not
do
my
like
thing.
it. We'll take a cottage, like we'll take the Jeep with a tent, or the Suburban.
We're just
Is it
gonna
a Tahoe or
let's just
Suburban?
Airbnb a
like I
cabin
said,
in
I
the
got
middle
a
of
couple
nowhere.
tents.
Yeah, I can set up, like I said, my
Fuck that.
teepee or one of your big
Oh.
ones, and we can just tarp the back of the Suburban
You know what we should do?
and cook under that.
We should go rent that cabin that me, you, and Small stayed at. Snowmobile
Up
trip.
in Mile.
On the snowmobile
Wasn't
trip.
that? Yeah, that was Mile.
No,
30?
Rose City.
Rose City. Oh, yeah, that place.
Rose
was-
City.
Right in town.
No, outskirts
the
in the middle
cabins
of
in the
nowhere.
outskirts off the snowmobile trails.
Yeah, the snowmobile ATV trails.
We didn't even
Was it-
realize that there was a pond in the backyard, and we fucking took off on the snowmobiles right on the pond. Didn't even know there was a pond. We just thought it was an open field.
Oh, just
Come to find out, it was a
yeah.
pond.
We got there like
It's a pond.
yeah, we got there like 8:00 at night.
He's going.
Couldn't see anything. We're like, I don't see no trees out there.
Well,
gone.
it was luckily all frozen. It was
Yeah.
it was way frozen thick
Dry
enough
like
that
snowmobile.
we didn't
Yeah, but
have
that's
to
when
worry
we had-
about
Was
So-
it in Rifle River Recreation in the campground?
No, dude, it was in the middle of the woods.
Well, so was
It was-
the
it-
state.
no, this is
there was
private
nothing
property.
around us. It's private property. It
This
was
is
an
all
Airbnb.
private property.
Yeah, let's do it.
The people had
But it was-
like 3 or 4 cabins back there on a private road.
Well, what I thought was cool though was because that pond was there. We were talking about fishing and stuff like that. The pond's right in the backyard.
Yeah,
There will be bluegill in it for sure, and there's no size of it. So even if you catch them the size of this,
and it wasn't that expensive either.
No, and the nice part is we can take the quads.
What did I pay?
the side-by-side
I think
up.
it was like $500
Yeah.
for an entire weekend.
Yeah, something like that.
And the cabin
okay,
that
so
we
that
stayed in
is
slept.
expensive.
That was
Well,
3
the
days.
but the
That was
cabin
3
we
days.
stayed in slept up to 8
You can,
people.
you can do it for like $40
It was
if you just
huge.
take a tent. I like tent camping. Mike
All right,
doesn't
then
like
you can
tent
put
camping.
you can put that shit in the backyard of the cabin, and we'll just videotape you from inside.
Yeah.
Well, I got the big I got
That part.
I got
I'll
the
sit.
big-
I'll sit in with the kitchen and the full bathroom, and in
That's
the
my
living
problem. I
room
don't
with
like
the
pooping
fireplace
outside.
and everything.
I don't either.
I don't like
Well,
pooping
if you
outside.
go to like like trout camp, we were moving locations, and there's different state land areas on the river that you can just camp, but you just have to declare before that you're going to camp here. So we're just moving. And then this last year, we stayed right at the state park, which it's a rustic campground. It was so nice to be able to go to a shitter.
right.
Like that.
Yeah, I don't
that
like-
was nice.
I don't
You're not
like going to the
digging
bathroom.
holes.
I don't mind pissing outside.
I love pissing
I
outside.
love pissing outside, but if I have to shit, I am not going outside.
Dude, I used to ratchet strap.
That is our word.
Like I used to
word.
ratchet strap to my belt around a tree, so I like
what?
for shitting. Like I would like put my belt and my pants around
All
my
right,
leg
so
and I'd
here's-
ratchet strap it.
So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go shut off TikTok Live because there's only one person, and that's us. And we're going to continue this conversation because I want to know how you shit outside. So you
Fair.
continue to talk about it, and I'm going to go shut this down. Back to this pooping thing.
After,
Well,
after,
we were-
after a second break.
We were talking about pooping, and I had to go poop. So we're back. But no, you pull your pants down and you keep your belt around your legs, and you hook a ratchet strap to your belt loop, and then around to your belt buckle.
I can't.
And then you put it like here when you don't have a toilet to sit on or whatever. You just put it around a tree or a tree branch, and then you just sit. You got to make sure your hang down's out of your pants though, because otherwise you're gonna poop fine but pee your pants. Like there's nothing worse peeing your pants. Or what? Like when you poop with suspenders on, mind the suspenders and bring them back forward, or you just poop on your suspenders. Then you put them straps back up, and they got their shit on them. You gotta be careful.
I take it this has happened to you.
No, but it's come close. I've heard enough stories from the outdoors folks in my life to know when you poop with suspenders on, that's the move. But yeah, we need to get an adventure. I mean, that cabin would be cool. Especially we could sit and do a podcast while we're in there because there's power.
Oh yeah.
You know, we could run outside and do a podcast by the fire.
And actually, I'm almost positive. Yeah, it had internet too.
It did.
Well, I have a hotspot, so we didn't have internet.
They had free internet for when you stay there.
Nice. Well, I mean, for what you're paying.
No.
It's a hotel room, basically.
I really don't think it was $500. I think it was less than that.
Well, if you do
might have been. It's been. I'd have to look it up to see.
You know, if you
what it
think
cost
3
last
nights, $150 a night, you're at $450. You know, and you got everything you need right there. So why wouldn't it be $100?
But it was sweet though.
Yeah.
Well, and the reason why I said that was because you were talking about taking the GoPros and stuff out. We got the quads and side by side and stuff like that. We can strap the GoPros on there too.
I got 5 of them.
You know what I'm saying? So we always have that adventure too, that we can go out ride.
Right.
Yeah,
I want to do a Jeep video and link.
You better bulk that Jeep up.
Yeah. It's just bigger tires. It's lifted a little, but it's just got.
You're gonna want to bulk that Jeep up.
Yeah. I just don't like Jeeps off road, and I've never liked Jeeps. I've pulled out so many Jeeps.
I'll stick to the quads.
Yeah. I'll take a dirt bike or something.
It's
I got
the only
quads.
thing you pull out.
No shit.
Fuck are you guys?
But yeah, we could do something like a weekend or an overnighter. But I want to do something like do one of these days when it's a decent day and it's not blustery, windy, crappy. Because that's terrible for footage anyway. Because I mean, if you use your DJI mics and your GoPros and just make sure like we're linking these with the sound clap, it's fine.
Right.
But you can also just link externally a GoPro to the DJI mics, but it kills the GoPro battery.
Right.
Absolutely kills the GoPro battery. But if we go somewhere, we don't need power because I have plenty of batteries, solar power to charge. We can charge it in the cars. And like I want to do an ice podcast.
An ice podcast?
Like out in the ice shanty, we can be fishing and doing a podcast.
Can we put... So if you don't get to use your ice shanty, can we please put...
I'm going to mount that bitch to a pontoon.
Thank you. I was literally just going to
drill
say...
a hole in the floor of the pontoon.
Can we put the pontoon pieces on there and just fucking...
Yep. You just drill a hole in the pontoon, and you can take those ice holes with the screw-on covers.
Let's do that.
And then you'd have a pontoon. You could jig fish right through the floor.
Put a little trolling motor on that bitch?
Yep.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm more than down.
I'm down to do it.
Yeah, I would drill a hole in the pontoon floor any single day of the week. Any day. I feel like it wouldn't be super warm because the wind would be coming up through the hole.
Right.
But whatever. It's not that cold if it's not frozen. So, I mean.
Well, then fuck, you can still use it in the summertime too.
Yeah, just cap the hole.
Yeah, and just like a little place. And,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man, I've thought about it. Don't worry.
I'm down.
I've used it on docks and just let the front hang over the dock and just jig out the front.
There you go.
There you go.
Keeps you out of the wind.
Right. And yours is what? It's like a tent pretty much, ain't it?
Mine's it's the Otter XT Lodge Pro. It's got swivel seats and it's insulated.
Yeah.
It's the flip over, but with swivel seats and I mean the insulation's. I turn my heater off in it a lot. Like I'll run the heater for a little bit, let it heat up, and if you're not opening the doors and it's not super windy, the heat stays right in there pretty good.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
I got a floor for it. I got like the workout flooring and I have it all cut to fit and I got the holes cut out. So I set my floor up. I spud where the 2 holes need to be. I drill my holes, then I slide the floor in and put the shanty over it. So I take my boots off and stand in there. The floor is dry. It's insulated. I sit wearing less than what I'm wearing now. I end up in a t-shirt every time.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't rough it. I mean, I don't. I sit out there and I cook ribs and brats and stuff. Like I'm out there. I'm like, I don't care. I'll set up a tip up and it better really go off or I ain't going for it. Like if it just kind of went off, I'm like, that's probably not a fish. Like something probably bumped it and it went off, so it's probably not a fish.
Speaking of tip up,
Tip Up Town?
Podcast from Tip Up Town.
We could do that. Take the shanty too. That'd be a good time to do it. Snowmobiles or
I'd
quads.
definitely be down for that for sure.
Yeah, take the shanty up there because we can. The shanty's this wide all day long. It's a little tight. I don't have the third seat, but it's like $50, and I have a center console that's got cup holders and rod holders on it, and then the Otter makes a seat that you just set on there, and it mounts right. Like there's little brackets on it that click right into that middle seat, and so the outside two will still swivel, and that middle one doesn't. But it doesn't really matter. It's a buddy seat. And it also clicks perfectly onto a 5-gallon bucket. So I kind of want it so that if I'm like, oh, man, I got the shanty all set up, but that tip-up keeps going off, I can just take that seat in a bucket and fish there for a while.
Right, there you go.
And then when I get cold, just come back into the shanty.
It would be cool to have, like, GoPros on and travel around Tip Up Town, cut it down and make a promo video out of it.
Yeah. I wanted to do up at Suckerfest this last year, and I didn't do it because I couldn't drive, and I was pretty new to the whole thing. But this year I want to go with GoPros and do like, hey, just go talk to people. Hey, Scott, SOC Outdoors, I got a YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. It's most like the idea of the channel isn't what it became because of my limitations. Like I'd have to have somebody pick me up. And by the time I got the grill loaded and all the food and everything, it would take like an hour and a half to get loaded up once somebody got there. But now I could have everything loaded up in the car the night before,
right?
Whatever. And then, all right, let's meet here and go. And I can do a lot more cooking. But I mean, I could have. It's an excuse. That's just like everything else. That was an excuse. I could have taken my little pocket stove and cooked and made it what it is. But I was so focused on like filming and fishing that to get better at filming, that's what it became about. But now that I'm getting a little better, I think I can get back into the cooking part of it a little more, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, but I think if we did something like that, like Suckerfest, go up there, go from camp to camp, the problem is most of the people up there are annihilated. And it's the same as Tip Up Town. They're just blasted. But you go up there and when people are cooking, be like, hey, if you don't mind, I can film how you're cooking and see how they're cooking sucker or how they're cooking hush puppies and stuff. Because like hush puppies, like catfish balls, man, that's my favorite little snack.
We know you like balls.
Yeah, I love them. I love them. Yeah, like I was going to start like making fish balls and like put them on the video. Because a lot of times when I'm out camping or whatever, that's an easy one. You get a fish, you just cut up all the pieces, you mix it with veggies and breading.
Oh, yeah.
Ball it up and just put it in oil. Done. It's a good little meal. And that's what they do a lot with sucker, or they smoke it. But you go up to like these festivals like Suckerfest and Perchville and stuff like that. You get people that actually, because I'd say it all the time, like I get sick and tired of everybody in Michigan just fish fries. It's just fish fry. And they're like, oh, you got to come. I make the best fish. Yeah, it's a good fried fish. Like, that's what I say every time. Like, I'm very rarely wowed by a fried fish.
Right. Because that's just the easiest way to cook it.
Right. It gets drowned out by the bread and oil. Now, if you season your bread really well and you use peanut oil and stuff like that, sure, it's going to be better than soy oil with Drake's. Granted, nothing wrong with Drake's, but if you put a little love into your oil and batter, well, then you got something. And a lot of people, like, they go crazy on their fish fries and they're not good. It's just too much crap.
Right.
Like I made that panko breaded bluegill, and it was not bluegill, it was crappie. It was early season crappie, so I knew they were going to be fishy, and they were. So when I panko breaded them with rice checks, I made gluten-free panko breaded crappie. Like it was gluten-free. It was a gluten-free fish fry, and not only was it a fish fry, it was panko, and it was fantastic. And I seasoned the shit out of the gluten-free flour. I used like King Arthur's gluten-free flour, and I made it into like my own Drake's. I fried it up with a bunch of seasoning and stuff.
Right.
But I want to start showing people stuff like that. Like, oh, you're gluten-free, you can still fry fish. Now, granted, don't use the same oil, but whatever. I feel like oil's hot enough to burn that gluten out if you're still letting it sit, unless you got a piece, I guess. But yeah, I wanted to spend a day with you guys out there fishing, cooking, just chilling. If you watch like my family videos when I got everybody out there, we just do that.
So
Yeah.
we'll just have to bring
I'm always down.
We'll have to bring some burger and some hot dogs so Michael can eat.
Yeah, can't eat fish.
Well, we don't. That's the thing. When I did it with my family,
Shitty.
we did hot dogs. You know, we just cooked hot dogs, but we
I'll
were
just
out
make
there.
you some sticky dogs.
Some sticky dogs. There we go.
Got you.
Haven't had those in a while.
Got you. I'll make you some of those.
Is that like the pigs in a blanket?
No, sir.
Well, let's do an episode on that.
Sticky dogs are dope.
We can go out fishing. I'll bring my little Coleman grill, and you can make sticky dogs.
Sticky dogs are dope, man. I can literally sit them on a plate and turn the plate upside down and they won't move.
I don't know if that's good.
It's excellent.
Like, I'm sure it tastes good. I just don't know if that's good.
They are excellent.
Yeah, Coca-Cola tastes good too, but it's battery acid. Like,
You might be right.
I'm just not sure. Pretty sure shit's supposed to fall off a plate.
No.
I don't know. I'm eating it. Don't get me wrong. I'm
Just
gonna eat
depends.
it.
Depends on the day.
I mean, if you make mac and cheese right, that ain't gonna fall off the plate.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's a good point.
I want smoked mac and cheese.
I want to get that oven we were talking about last
I
time.
just want smoked mac and cheese.
I love smoke. You know who does it really good? My buddy Pat. I don't know if you watch or you're subscribed or whatever, but Pat always throws like a dip and a mac and cheese. I think it's like his queso dip is smoked, and it always looks fantastic. I never had it, and I'm pissed. So what are they, like maple glazed?
Close.
Close.
You'll see.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna make them.
They
We can
look
do.
good though, right?
Fuck yeah.
They look great.
Yes, they look fantastic. That's what we'll do. We'll bring the grill. We'll take some like pre-made pasta salad and coleslaw or something, and there we go. And that'd be good in the shanty too, because you can cook those
Yes, sir.
right outside.
right.
Because the new shanty's got a front door, which I always have blocked off with bars and stuff to hang shit on. But then it's got a door on either side, and then it has a half door in the back. It just is like a half moon door.
Yeah.
And when it's really cold, that's where my grill is. And I don't have to leave the shanty. I just unzip and like, okay, I flip my stick.
Hey, whatever works, man.
And that's where like the propane tank is and the hose runs up. Just keep it from getting iced over, you know. And like I said, I've only used this shanty like once, but that's how I set it up. I like it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I gotta get more lights for it. There's too much light in it, but it's about being able to move where like there's 3 bars. And
Track lighting?
I have it on the middle, kind of. It's like LED light strips, and you can put them on the bars. But like when you're fishing, I like it right above us because it, you know, casts your shadow over the hole, so it's not a bright light shining down the hole.
Makes sense.
But then when you're dinking around, you could put the light in front of you, and then when you're doing anything behind you, you don't want a light behind us. So I think the light kits are like $25. They're cheap.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and then I just get different switches for another however much, and then I can turn on whatever ones I need. That'd be cool. And then I want to get a light for outside too, because I'm that
You're gonna
guy.
put a stereo with some subwoofers in it as well.
More than likely. I take my
proven-
Milwaukee work radio.
It's proven fact that fish are attracted to music.
They like the subsonic.
They are.
like the,
They are
Yeah,
attracted to it,
they're
the
attracted to
ultrasonic.
vibration.
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Well, it's just a curiosity thing. It's like it's like deer when people they say like, oh, you can't smoke or whatever. People smoke cigars and whatever, and like
Yeah, the deer smell it and they're like, "What is it?"
my
I gotta
buddy,
know.
my buddy made a connection with chewing. He always chewed Skull apple, but then like one year, he put in Skull cherry and shot like the biggest deer of his life. And he said this deer just come in with his nose upwind of me or downwind of me, so he smelled me. But he was coming in. He was curious about the smell of his chew, he thought. So then, like, the next year, he bought Skull Cherry, which he didn't like, but that's all he had at the time. And he just left it open in front of him. And he did that every year. And
Nice.
Oh,
He
nice.
He
Oh,
was
yeah.
successful, but I don't know if it was related. But
Good, man.
So
yeah,
did
it's
you?
a smell, you know.
I meant to ask you. Did you ever figure out that joke that you were going to tell us?
Yeah,
just-
the one that
you
was the
couldn't
R
remember
word
it?
to your
No,
family.
I was talking just yesterday because it was Family Day Sunday Fun Day. And I was talking, and I don't remember what it was, but it was one of them really R-word ones. R-word ones.
You
R
realize,
word
hey,
ones.
you realize we're not on TikTok anymore.
But I got to get out of the habit. I got to get out of the
yeah,
habit.
because if we're gonna be doing on TikTok again, we can't. We gotta get.
Yeah.
We gotta keep saying our word.
You know,
R word.
and it's a promo event. You know, got to promote the new shirt. I'm going home and I'm mocking that up.
Yes, let's mock that one. That's a good one.
Uh huh.
That's a good looking shirt. But I got one for you.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Where does a polar bear keep his money?
Snowbank.
Yes, sir. That's an R word.
That's an R word one.
It's like what do you call an angry vegetable?
I don't know.
Steamed.
Dumb. Dumb. Just dumb for no reason.
You asked.
He wakes up in the morning and says, "How can I be stupid for no reason?"
Literally every day.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do today, but I gotta find a way to be stupid. No, that was a pretty good dad jokes. I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes the devil sits on my shoulder and he's like, "Now what the fuck are you doing?"
Well, we're at this again. But yeah.
So yeah, we'll definitely have to plan something out to do a trip and all that stuff and do some cooking and whatnot. So
my YouTube channel has been severely lacking this fall. Like I haven't done much.
That's on you.
I know it is. I could have went and done stuff myself. That's a nice.
It's all on you, bud.
Yep, I know. And
just give me the cameras, dude. I'll just wear one around everywhere I go, and whatever dumb shit I do, you can just throw it on there.
Just blooper reel all day.
Do it.
Just 25%.
I'm down.
Blooper.
I'm down. I'll hire somebody to follow Dan and I around, especially if we have Jeff with us.
Well, and that was the thing. That was the thing. Like when I first started doing it, it was a lot of like every time I go fishing, and I don't know if it's because I'm like more worried about the camera and less worried about like, because I do notice when I have the cameras and stuff, I do a lot dumber shit. But I think a lot of it's like I got the camera, I'm thinking about, all right, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to put the camera here, I'm going to do this. So I'll have like my chest mount on, I'll click it on and like go walk wherever. And I learned very early on that I have to, when I'm moving spots, leave a camera on because there's always a blooper. Like every time I'll fall down.
We're going to have an entire SOC blooper reel.
There is. I got a whole folder of all my dumb shit.
Oh my God. That's kind of like the beginning of Bill Dance's show.
Yep.
Or the end of Bill Dance.
At the end, yep.
At the end where he does all of his.
Yep. And then the next episode, that when one happens on the next, he just added another one. Yeah. And by the end of the seasons.
The red green show.
Yeah.
And they show all the bloopers.
Can't duck it, fuck it. That's how that works.
Yep.
You can't duck it, fuck it. You got any more tips on pooping outside?
Dude, that's hands down the best one. Ratchet strap.
I'm kind of curious. Like I'm sitting here.
Now, like paracord would
I know
work.
in the Army, we just used our E-tool as a seat. And just sat on the edge of it.
But like usually I have like a fishing pole. If I have my backpack, I could like lean over the end of that.
Scotty, there's no way in hell you're sitting on a fishing pole.
Well, no, I don't have anything, but I'll have like a ratchet strap in my bag or rope or something. And like using your buckle and your belt loop works fine. To like
you're the only person I know that ratchet straps himself to a fucking tree.
Yep.
I wouldn't even dig close to a tree to shit.
Well, I use the tree so I don't have to squat, you know?
That's why you just get an E-tool like I have. And
yeah, but I don't carry it around.
You dig a hole and then you just shit and then bury it.
I know.
We're just going to have to start carrying one of those old ladies' shower chairs around.
For some reason, that reminded me of the movie Up.
Oh, yeah.
When the kid's like,
yep.
Mr. Fredrickson, do you dig the hole before or after? He goes, I don't know, kid. And he goes, oh, it's after. it's after.
The sad part is you sound just like that kid.
I know.
That's the sad part. Like, I can just see Scotty on the porch now.
Dude, that's my favorite line of the whole movie. You dig the hole before or after? Oh, it's after. It's the best line in the whole movie. I'd watch that movie again tonight just to watch that part.
Scotty's going to be fast forwarding.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah, he's just going to get to that part and be like, all right, I'm satisfied.
That's freaking great.
Oh, that was a good movie. I just watched it recently. Piper had never seen it somehow.
What?
And she was flipping through, and we were trying to pick a movie like a 6-year-old picks a movie. Like the one she just watched is the first one she wants to watch. And I finally talked to her, like, so watch one you haven't watched. She goes, I haven't seen the one with the balloons.
She's watched like 50,000 times.
Yep, wanted to put that on again.
Come on, Russell, would you hurry it up?
I'm tired. My knee hurts.
Which knee?
My
Elbow
elbow hurts and I have to go to the bathroom.
I asked you about that 5 minutes ago.
Well, I didn't have to go then. I don't want to
Just
walk
drags him.
anymore. Can we stop?
Russell, if you don't hurry up, the tigers will eat you.
There's no tigers in South America. Zoology.
Zoology.
Ah, for the love of Pete. Go on into the bushes and do your business.
Okay, here, hold my stuff.
It's the
I
best.
always wanted to try this.
He's got his leaves. Oh, it didn't make it.
Oh, it didn't even do it.
Oh, no.
No. Video.
No.
Oh,
Well, we're gonna have to find it now, and then you can just like
I'll dub it in.
dub it in there.
Oh my god.
That's sad.
It's after.
I really wanted to see that part too. Now I'm mad about it. Dang it, man. There you go. What is that? Your favorite Pixar movie?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, that part is one of my favorite parts
Like,
of
I
a
don't-
Disney Pixar.
Sorry, I just don't think it is.
It's good.
It's
It's good. It's the parts like that, and then the talking dog. Like, you are my master. I just met you, and I love you.
Doug.
Yep, Doug. And then Alpha's voice thing's messed up, and it's all high pitched.
oh my gosh. I honestly believe that Cars is probably
Cars is good.
in my top 3 for favorite Pixar movies.
Yep.
Uh,
Cars is up there. That's a good
Toy
one.
Story for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. We just watched Toy Story 4. I had never seen it other
It's-
than parts.
Not everything I thought it was going to
Yeah.
be.
It's, I don't know. I think it's weird to say this, but without Andy, it ruined Toy Story.
It did.
Like, they're not in Andy's room. They're all running around,
Yeah.
and there's
Oh,
some
right.
other kid and all that. It's
Yeah.
just, it's not.
Is that the one where they're in the daycare, right?
This one, they're at, like, I don't remember because I was
Did
also.
it have the bear? Like the stuffed bear?
This is the next one with
Oh.
Forky.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see Sporky.
It's called Forky, but it's a sport.
Sporky.
It's called Sporky.
Sporky.
I don't know. Google it.
Sporky.
Google machine. I'd call him Forky all day because he couldn't stop wanting to go to the trash because he's trash.
That's funny.
Yeah. But that one's good. But they're
Favorite-
like at the carnival trying to get to get Sporky back to the little girl.
Right.
Or Forky or whatever.
Oh, since it is Christmas time. We're, what, a week out? Week out from Christmas?
Yeah, 1 week. It's next
All
week,
right, so people are going to hear this before Christmas.
I hope.
Christmas movie recommendations.
Die Hard.
That is one of the best Christmas
You
movies
do know,
ever.
It is.
Bruce Willis came out and said Die Hard is not a Christmas
It's
movie.
not a Christmas movie. It's just, it happened around Christmas. And then they made all the other ones come out on Christmas or the week before or whatever.
Right.
I always liked them because like they'd come out the week before Christmas, which was my birthday.
Yeah.
So I'd
Yeah.
go out and watch the new Die Hard.
Well, have you ever noticed how many movies actually come out on Christmas?
It's a lot because people aren't working. They're
Yeah,
out.
that's-
They're more likely to spend money. So it makes sense marketing wise to me. That's what I think.
Okay, but we can't count Die Hard. Like, I get what you're saying, but
That's my Christmas movie, but it
no,
has nothing to do
come
with Christmas.
on. Your Christmas movie
I'll say,
recommendation.
okay, Christmas movie, Home Alone.
Good one.
That's
I literally just watched all 4 of them.
yeah.
See, I thought the
Last
fourth
week.
one sucked.
I thought the third one sucked.
thought
I mean, the third
and
one was
fourth
okay.
did- I didn't like the 3rd and 4th one, but I still watched
They're
them anyway.
watchable, but it's not like
not as good as
Home
the
Alone.
first 2.
Did y'all
Yeah.
hear that they're coming out with 5?
Are you kidding? They
Macaulay
made,
Culkin in it?
they made a TV series.
With Macaulay Culkin?
Is he a bad guy or something?
No, he
They
comes
made
back to a family
series.
reunion, from what I'm understanding, and the 2 guys that
The
were
originals.
that were the bad guys get out of prison.
Oh wow.
The Wet Bandits.
Nice.
The Wet Bandits.
And-
No, it's the Sticky Bandits.
Oh,
That's
Sticky
number
Bandits.
2.
Was it both?
They were the Wet
They were the
Bandits.
Wet
in
Bandits the
one.
first
Yeah,
one,
and then
the
in New
Sticky
York they're the
Bandits the
Sticky
second.
Bandits
Yeah,
because
'cause
he
he
had the
kept the
tape on his
yeah.
hand. But yeah, they're making. I just saw the preview for it. So Home Alone, I agree with that. What about you?
You never go wrong. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's probably
one of my
Becky's.
all-time favorites.
That's probably Becky's.
I
She
think-
likes that.
believe
We
it
have
or
a
not-
Jack Skellington blow up.
Believe it or not, I think more women liked that movie than men ever did. Because 90% of the people that I know that are obsessed with that movie are female.
Yeah, Dan. Dude, he inadvertently called you a woman. He didn't even notice.
He's a select 10%.
Oh, he's part of the 10.
He's part of the head. He's part of the 10.
I get it.
I love.
It's
Tim
a good
Burton.
movie.
I love Tim Burton movies though.
You ever see like
Who doesn't like that?
You ever see like the voiceover when it's got Jack Skellington running around when it's snowing and he's going, the fuck? The fuck?
Yeah.
The fuck is in the air?
It's kind
There's
of like
white
the,
shit
There's
everywhere.
white shit everywhere.
It's so funny.
kind of like that voiceover for Frozen. Do you want to start drinking?
Do you want to do some blow, man?
It doesn't have to be some blow, man.
Nice.
Oh God.
Or the wanna help me hide a body.
Yeah, there's a lot
So
of them.
many
Oh, yeah.
voiceovers. for
It was so
those.
It's just
popular
so
with
funny.
every kid for so long.
Or that one video where she's watching it and then they put the gun up to the keyhole and
Oh,
pull the
yeah.
trigger and the little kid screams.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's always one I love to watch at Christmas time.
Yeah. What about you,
then-
Michael?
I got a toss up.
And then The Grinch
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute.
with Jim Carrey.
Thank you. You have to specify
It
when you
has to
say
be
the
the
Grinch.
one with Jim Carrey.
I think Jim Carrey is like hands down the best Grinch character that's ever been Christmas wise. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't like the new cartoon. I
I haven't even watched
I didn't
it.
like it at all.
Bet I haven't either.
The original was okay, but it was all we had until Jim Carrey.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah.
I would have to say A Christmas Story. Christmas Story's up there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know,
I've never
aren't
watched
they
that.
remaking that?
I don't know.
I thought I heard something about it.
I
that they were
honestly don't know.
remaking it.
But speaking of movies, I do think tonight I'm going to watch Napoleon.
Like Napoleon
The
Dynamite?
new one?
It's got to be on the Fire Stick somewhere.
Oh, it might be because it's in theater.
But Seattle first. We got to watch a Seattle game.
Yeah.
What time's that start?
Oh, that started already, I believe.
No, it's
8 o'clock?
8:15.
8:15
We got
game?
a half hour, so we can wrap this up so I can get home in time. It's on Prime, right? Monday night?
Oh, I didn't even look. I'll check
Peacock,
it out.
NBC.
Peacock.
Well, I have that, so
Yeah, me too. I like Peacock because you watch Yellowstone.
I had that on
Oh,
the
my
Fire
God.
Stick. Anyway.
Okay, so I loved Yellowstone before it was a trend.
The first like 3
Yeah,
seasons
we
were
got
the
we got a
best.
half hour. It's 8:15. As the game.
When Yellowstone
And it's
became
on regular. It's on ABC
I don't have
when
it
Yellowstone became a trend,
or ESPN.
I stopped watching it.
either. Well, that everything good gets ruined when everybody takes over.
And I can't stand walking somewhere and seeing somebody with a Yellowstone like shirt or hat or jacket or whatever trying to pretend to be Rip, and I'm like,
In Bay City?
what are you doing?
in Bay City,
I'm
Michigan.
like, what are you
They've
doing?
never seen a horse up close. Like,
But I drive by the
That's the
horse
best
ranch
part.
right on 25.
right. They've,
Did you stop and touch
you
the
ever
fucking
touched
thing?
one?
Like, Jesus, I cannot stand. Or like when you go to the city. That's the
Oh,
worst.
yeah.
Because being with the band, I traveled all over the state.
Yeah.
I've seen
Oh,
a shit ton of places.
Right. And they play country, so you get them country fans.
And it's country. And you
Yeah.
get these country fans that are walking around in the middle of like Detroit.
Right.
Right. All
No,
decked
no,
out.
okay. You're not gonna find people from the country to travel to go see the Family Tradition Band. I'm sorry.
Right.
You're not. Maybe surrounding the area, maybe. But
Local
the
fans. They might get there one day.
But
you
the
know?
true country fans, the real country people, they aren't going to travel to Detroit for that.
No, they'll just skip that show.
You know, so when I see those people at concerts like that, I'm like, okay, you're a country music fan. You're not a country person.
yeah.
Right.
There's so
Please
much of
stop
that.
acting like this.
Like I have a Western style hat, but it's not like the cowboy 10-gallon hat because I wear it fishing to keep the sun off my ears. The purpose of the hat, you know, and it's a beaver pelt, like packable. You can roll it up, stuff it in your pack, and then when you
Right.
open it up, it goes ding, you know.
Oh
and
yeah,
you put it on.
yeah.
And like if I rode horses, I might wear a 10-gallon hat, but in Michigan you don't need it. Like you need a baseball hat. I don't get sunburn and I'm not in the sun enough to need it. So I don't wear one. Do they look cool on me? Fuck yeah, I think. But
It's like when you go to the bar and you see those guys.
yeah, you
They
don't
walk
wear
in
your
with
hat
their-
in the bar.
Well, they walk in with their boots on, and they're not scuffed up. They're just cowboy boots,
Yeah.
brand new boots.
Nope.
So
Town
you wear
boot.
because you wear rock revivals and cowboy boots.
Right.
That makes you country.
No,
Then
because
you wear
rock
a blue
revivals
collar
are
shirt
so
on top of
city.
it. You wear a blue collar
Yeah.
shirt on top of it to even look even a little more country. And then you put on a ball cap that's from like Kim's Ranch or some shit.
Yeah.
Dude, if I take you to the farm, you would quit in an hour.
You ain't even gonna know what to do.
You'd quit in an hour. You'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm not stepping in that shit.
Yeah.
Well, you got boots on. They're called
That's what
shit
they're for.
kickers for a fucking reason,
they're
dude.
for.
Exactly.
Well, that's the thing.
Like,
Nobody
God,
works in
fuck,
cowboy
man.
boots unless you're riding a horse. You put your treads on, you know.
Talking
Dude,
about-
I get so
when
passionate
I
about
worked
that
on
shit.
the farm, I was always in
Irritates.
cowboy boots.
Yeah, but did you
Irritates
slip in shit all the time?
Always.
Always.
Yeah, I just put
Always.
treads. I just put treads on.
Cow pens,
Always.
horse pens.
Dude, I got cowboy boots that they needed to get resold, so I sold them with work treads, and they're
Who did it?
awesome. The Cobbler, downtown Bay City.
Awesome place.
Yeah,
I need to go down there and get my zipper on my hat box fixed.
I need a lot of. Well, we need to start doing clothes because I want to get insulate, like nice shirt that's insulated, like a warm but like this, but fleece lined.
Oh, yeah.
I think if we could find a way to design like a long sleeve, like dressier shirt with logos or whatever, or a saying or something that was like a fleece lined dress shirt. Because I like to wear a light jacket, but like everywhere in Michigan you go, like bars and restaurants and stuff, they're not hot inside
No.
because it's too expensive to heat the house or whatever.
Well, Bay City's poor.
Right. And I don't maintain
Let's
a
just
very
say.
high body temperature, so I wouldn't mind a little bit insulation in a dress shirt, you know. I thought that'd be kind of nice. But yeah, I think that like a lot of people, you can tell if you're wearing a cowboy is not going to wear a cowboy hat when he goes out to the bar because they don't even wear hats inside.
No.
Like, they just don't wear a hat inside. Like, and that's the thing, the show.
In Yellowstone, they do. Just it's the
show.
persona
They're
of the show.
cowboys. Yeah, they have to for the show. They don't have to. Any real gentleman, let's say,
Right.
doesn't even have to be a cowboy. He's going to take his hat off when he goes inside. But, like, especially when you're out to eat in, like, a bar or whatever, you don't wear your hat.
Well, it's like when Sons of Anarchy came out.
Oh, my God. The white K-Swisses on every fucking biker in this
Oh,
town.
dude.
That was the worst, dude. Like, when the fuck's the last time you wore a K-Swiss? Middle school? Now you're doing it because Jax wears white shoes on his bike?
Oh, my gosh.
That's a California biker gang.
Even the non-bikers were dressing bikers. And I'm like, what
Right.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why?
That's bad.
What is
I wear leather. I always wore leather when I rode, but as soon as
but
I
you
get,
rode. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. The people
But I
that don't
would-
even ride.
yeah, but I would
Right,
take my
right.
vest off unless it was like Castaways or something, and it was bike night, and we were all hanging out outside. I'd leave my shit on, but otherwise, I would. Oh, it's still there. But otherwise, I would like roll my vest up, put it in my bag, and go inside, and I'd be wearing this.
Right.
You
for
know?
sure. No, dude, I'm that guy that gets super irritated with it. I'm like, why are you?
He's feeling like posers.
I don't.
It's like the skaters, man. You were a skater.
Huh?
Weren't you a skateboarder
Oh,
back in the day?
I
You
used
see
to
them
skateboard.
kids running around with their vans on and shit.
Oh,
You wanted
no.
to kick their ass. And they poser.
Oh yeah, I was riding at the skate park when they first built that thing.
Now I went through phases.
I was kind of a poser because I skated and I could do some tricks, but I was really shitty. And I wasn't dedicated to it at all. But like, I had a nice skateboard that was beat up. You know, like I didn't just carry
Right,
it around.
Right.
Like,
Or just dress the part.
but I wouldn't say I was a skater by any means, but I wasn't not a skate. I guess, you know, if that makes any sense.
you weren't trying to be a professional, but you just did it as a
I liked
hobby.
it. My friends all skated.
I
Like
was
Bart,
nowhere close to
like
being
my
able to
buddy
ride a
Bart was
skateboard.
pretty good. He used to compete and stuff, and like he was pretty good. And you know, being from Linwood, there was like the same situation you guys. There was like 6 of us, so like he was a pretty good skater. So we all kind of skated because that's what
Right.
he was doing to practice to get better. So we just all skated. It's something to do.
I was a BMX kid. I think I had 4 different Schwinn's growing up.
Nice.
No mongooses though; they broke too easy.
I used to pull stunts on the mongooses all the
Oh
time.
man, my Schwinn's were great. They're like $500 a pop. I kept breaking them. My mom's like, "You break another one, I'm not buying you another one." Hey, mom. 2 days later, she come back. Don't break this one. I'm not buying it. A couple days later, mom, she's like, "Would you just quit?" Finally, she's like, "Here's my old mountain bike."
We used
She
to
quit. $2,000 later, she's like, "Here's my mountain bike. When you fall, you won't rack your nuts because the bar goes down." Which I never understood why the men's bike had the bar. Why
Stronger.
couldn't the man's bike have the bar that went down? Because if we
Strength.
fall, we're hurting.
Yeah. Well, it's just strength. It's stronger to make that triangle.
And there is no fucking feeling worse than hitting your shin with that pedal. Remember the metal pedal with the spikes?
Oh yeah.
Slip off your pedal. Bam!
Used to have that banana bike that Dad had. It had the little
With the
shifter-
banana seat?
the shifter that was on the fucking bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the plastic
The
was
little
busted off.
fingers.
The plastic
Yeah,
was
the two-
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, the two
the
shifts.
plastic handles were busted off, so it was just the pieces of metal sticking up. Well, I used to take that bike in the woods, riding in the trails. Yeah, I wrecked my nuts on it and cut my shit down there with the
No, sir.
metal pieces.
I'd have cried. I'll be honest, I would have
I
cried.
did. Shit,
would've
that
cried.
hurt.
For
Yeah.
sure would have fucking cried.
We used to take bike pieces. We'd go trash picking. Like my buddy Bart, that skater. We'd have like one like 10-inch tire on the front with 26 in the back or whatever, and different handlebars and shit. And we go jump them off the docks in the marina.
We used to do that.
We'd put like seat belts on them or what are they? Life jackets.
Life
What the fuck
jacket.
am I talking
Seat
about?
belts on them.
Shut up. We'd put life jackets on them and tie a rope.
R word.
Yeah. Yeah. Did I say it?
No.
Oh. I don't
Now
even know.
now that was R-rated idea right there.
That was an
R-word rated
R-rated.
idea.
But no, speaking of R-rated idea, we'd put we'd have a life jacket on the handlebars, and then we would take a rope and we'd like launch it. And
Yeah.
but sometimes the rope would get tangled up while you're kicking ass down the boat launch, and you'd really take a dive, if you will.
Fuck, we jumped off a dock one time.
That's where we started learning backflips and shit.
Dan comes up out of the water. I stepped on a fucking turtle.
Dude, I swear to God, it had to have been a massive snapper because that shell I hit it had to have been a
12 inches round.
12 inches around easily.
Nice.
And I literally jumped off the dock, hit the ground, and that's all I felt was the shell. And then freaking, I jumped back up, and I freaking came flying up out of the water, jumped back on the dock. I was like, there's no way that wasn't a snapper.
Jump back
Right.
in and it was gone.
And it was gone.
No, they'll chase you away. They'll run away. They don't
Oh, yeah.
stick around.
See, that's why you won't catch me in the water or in the ocean.
I love it.
I did it one time. I'll never do it again.
I love it. I can't wait to go back.
Everybody's always like, I want to go deep sea diving. I'm like, go for it.
You do. It's fun.
I just want to get scuba
Adi
certified and
fucking
go through the
knows.
lakes.
Like
It'd
in
be
Hawaii.
cool up here, but it's
I want
cold.
to dive in the lakes.
I lied. I did it twice. I did it once in Florida, and I snorkeled in Hawaii. I'll never do it again. I watched somebody get stung by a jellyfish. That was it for me.
They don't even hurt that bad.
That was it. I
Just
watched her boyfriend piss all over
What,
her leg.
I was going to say you
That
didn't
was it
want
for
to get
me.
peed on. That
was it. I was done.
He doesn't want to get an erection.
Hey, will you please put that away?
No,
I
I'm
can-
excited.
I can pee on my own leg, fucker.
I'm excited to go back in the water. Like when we just went to Hawaii, I spent a whole day surfing. Oh, so much fun. And then I can't wait. And this next trip, we're definitely going to do some snorkeling. I want to do some diving. I haven't dove in a long time.
I'll ride the boat.
Yeah, it's a good time.
He'll,
Kayak.
he'll
I
just
like
fish off
kayak
the
and
boat. He
saltwater.
might snag you guys.
Yeah,
you know,
I'll
while
just-
you're
We'll just
diving.
point. There. I'm the worst because that's all I think of when I'm diving. It's like, ooh, that's a good. I bet there's fish in there. Then I'm down there.
All right. where's
I
my-
want to spearfish.
I was
Like-
going to say, this motherfucker's got a harpoon gun.
Dude, Michigan has a spearfish season now
Ah,
No, I know.
for walleye,
Oh,
pike,
Oh, yeah.
the predatory fish. So I want to get. I don't know. I haven't researched it
I
enough.
know the perfect spot to go nail a shit ton of pike outside of Sea Wing.
Let's do it. You can go in any water. The problem there would be visibility, but it's fine because if
You
you,
don't need to
can't
worry about
see,
visibility.
if you
'cause
can't see them that well, they can't. No, I
these-
mean,
them fuckers are only in like 2-3 foot of water,
oh, we'll just
and you can see to the bottom.
yeah. But the problem is, I don't know because you can hit walleye too, but it's like a spearfishing season, but you can't spear walleye, but you can spear them if you're diving. It's a weird thing.
I'm harpooning.
Yeah, I'm using a spear gun for
I'll
sure.
just
I
get
have one. I'm ready to
fucking-
go.
I'll
Like,
just get a bow. Just do the bow fishing.
yeah, you can't. It's the thing because that's weird. There's weird
I'll be on the
regulations.
dock. Call me Moby Dick.
Like the spear fishing has places that you can do it, places you can't. You have to be below this area, whatever. And then, so I want to do it. And then the problem is clarity
hmm
because they can see you if you can see them. And so you're in this weird, like, fine line. Like in saltwater, they don't give a shit. They see huge predators all the time. But here, the people that I know that do it said, yeah, you can swim up to them. They don't really mind, but you better be kind of camoed. Like they have like camo wetsuits and stuff,
Right.
which is fucking
Dan's-
cool.
Dan's
I want
gonna be
one
in-
just to have.
I'll put my ghillie.
I was gonna
suit
say
on.
Dan's gonna be in the water with his fucking ghillie on.
Tying seaweed to his fucking equipment.
I'll put my ghillie suit on and jump in.
That'd be cool. You'd be like, "Oh, Greg."
What you doing in my
Could you
water?
imagine? Could you imagine coming out of the water? That'd be creepy.
Yeah, just come out like all
Like-
Navy SEAL style
Yeah.
with seaweed hanging up. Yeah. Face paint. I'm
I don't
old,
have to paint my face because it's already got a camel mask
Yeah.
on it.
It's Bigfoot. Oh my god!
down in the
Do
down
you
in the
honestly
Keys.
think Bigfoot's real?
Yeah,
Louisiana swamp
Seriously?
monster.
that's the one I was just gonna bring up. They have it down in like the Keys and in the Bayou. They have it. It's like the Sasquatch, but it's
Louisiana
Louisiana
swamp
swamp
monster.
monster.
You
Yeah.
guys honestly believe Bigfoot's real?
I think that it's more.
I think there's something
I think
out
it's
there that's
likely.
like that.
They have been searching for Bigfoot for 100 fucking years.
Yeah, but if you
With
want
the
to,
advancements,
They've also
in
been
technology,
searching for Loch Ness for
Well, they
thousands
did
of
confirm that
years.
Loch Ness is not real.
well, the thing
with
is, they
with the
don't know
advancement-
what's down there.
in the advancements of technology that we have, the drones, everything else. Don't you think we would have found that son of a bitch by now?
Maybe.
Satellite imaging, everything else. Don't
If
you
they're
think at some
using
point in
that-
time they're using it
it's like a
every second of the
chupacabra.
day?
If they're if
Every
they're
second of
using
the
it
day.
for that,
It's like a chupacabra.
No, it's just images
Dude,
of the
look at
entire
the-
world.
look at the Black
it's very
Panther.
rare to see them.
Yeah, look at the Black Panther. The Black Panther is supposed to be
You
extinct
leave
or
that group
whatever.
alone. They didn't hurt nobody.
Oh shit, I can't do that. I don't fit the profile. But no, like the Black Panthers, people can't.
Oh my
People
God.
can't, like, nobody sees them, and then you got to select few people that see them.
Oh, if that's not listen, if that is,
This is dumb.
This is totally
listen,
our
if
word.
that is not the cover photo of this podcast, go like this, I quit. Like,
Oh shit! All right.
Just
all
look right at the camera, too.
right. Fuck this. Let's shut this down.
no,
Yeah,
that was
but here's
great.
my-
I'm sorry.
let's-
I'm sorry. That was
All
great.
right, you finish your thought.
Yeah, my thought is we're coming back to this on the next podcast. We're going to do a Christmas Sasquatch podcast, the Sam Squanch.
Sam Squanch.
Squanch. Oh my god,
But
I'm
no, I
crying.
think that
Holy shit.
there's...
Idiot.
Motherfucker.
He said I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't fit the
I
profile.
don't fit the profile. That's a hate crime coming
What
on,
are you
boys.
talking about? It's always the dumb white bitches that are trying
Oh
to...
my god!
Thank God we weren't on fucking TikTok.
Oh, we definitely hate speech.
I would have been, dude, I would have been banned for like a week.
Yeah, right. Anyway, finish with you.
Yeah, I think it's likely that there's
All right.
something out there we haven't found, whether it's the Sasquatch or whatever. But then there's the whole spin-off of, is it an alien that can disappear and shit like that, like Predator, whatever. I don't know. There's all these arguments, but I think with like as much as I'm in the woods, it's nothing compared to a lot of people. And I see shit all the time that I've never seen before.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, look at the shit in the deep
But if
sea,
I-
like the megalodon.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that we haven't seen, and we keep finding it. Like every year, how many species do we discover?
yeah.
and,
yeah,
like-
there's hundreds of different species found every
but I
year.
mean, they have groups that have sat out for 100 years, scouring the fucking country looking for this thing, and you still haven't found.
Yeah, but how come it's on
Why are there
every
images-
continent's fucking cave paintings? and
But
shit?
why? But why are their pictures always blurry?
Because maybe they're blurry.
Well, a majority of them are just...
Maybe the
Have
Sasquatch.
you seen the technology of camera that we have
Maybe-
today? Please tell me why that fucking
We're
picture's
recording
blurry.
in 5K right now.
Yeah, but look at...
I
But look
bet you
at...
that's not fucking blurry.
But then
But
look
what
at...
if
But look at all
Sasquatch
the
is
shit.
just sitting here and he was blurry? Like, what if he's just naturally
He's
blurry?
just blurry.
It's just a frumpy blurry thing.
He just don't fit the profile.
He don't fit the profile. Like, I want.
Listen. We know we can see them because when I hang that picture,
Oh yeah,
That-
we're gonna have a
What
picture
if
of
it
him.
shows up blurry?
If okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. If that
I'll
shows
just
up
make
blurry,
it blurry. Be like, Mike, see, he's
edit
blurry.
it.
There's something with his fur in the camera.
but if the raccoon's not blurry, I'm gonna be upset.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah, that's
So
enough for today. We gotta
we'll
watch
just-
the game.
We'll just get that up on next week. So we'll
All
get
right,
in.
so our next week's podcast is about
We're gonna talk about
blurry
mythological creatures.
Bigfoot and
Yes, unicorn, Sasquatch, and
Black
good women.
Panther.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Black
Yeah,
Panthers.
The Black Panther. Well, let's
The
take
animal.
Let's take some notes. I'm putting the notes in right now.
Put the notes down.
The animal. The Black
mythical
Panthers.
creatures.
Yeah, mythological creatures
There you
that
go.
don't exist.
Oh, one more though. One more. I got one more.
Oh shit, here we go.
What's that other? It's like got deer antlers. What is that thing called?
The jackalope.
You talking about the jackalope?
The rabbit
with
with
the antlers?
Yeah, the jackalope.
Are
Jackalope.
those real things?
I don't believe so.
No.
No.
I think it's a cool fucking
The
thing. to
ones
hang
that
on
I've
the wall.
seen is just a really good
The only-
taxidermist.
The only time I've ever like really thought about it is
fast,
you remember? Yeah.
Never catch me.
Yeah,
Yeah. America's Funniest Home Video.
yeah.
That was the only time I ever saw one. And I was like, God, I hope that thing's real. Oh wait,
And it talks.
No, when Trapper John's was open, when Trapper was still alive, he had one of
Yeah,
them
he
hanging
did.
on the wall.
I was
Did-
gonna put smaller antlers because I got a couple like yearling sheds. I was gonna mount them to a squirrel. Like a white-tailed squirrel. Put a like. I was gonna do it. I was gonna have Scotty at Linwood Taxidermy
nice.
taxidermy a squirrel with like just they had
if
like
that's
these
not our
little
if that's
spikes.
not our thing on the table, I don't want it.
Dude, we'll have to come up with something. I thought about doing a lot of shit. Like, I got this spiritual thing where I truly do appreciate like the wildlife and the animals giving their life for me to survive and eat and whatnot and just enjoy. And so like doing shit like that, like I hang my deer mount on the wall and I don't put like my arrows hanging. Like people put Christmas hats on their shed. Like people put like Christmas stuff on their antlers
my
on the
deer
wall.
is all dusty and shit hanging in my parents' garage still.
Right, but like people do stuff like they put sunglasses on their deer mounts and stuff, and I just feel like that's
I want a Krampus. I'm gonna kill a Krampus and stuff.
I just watched that episode of Krampus on the show.
I don't know what it is.
Krampus?
You've never seen
It's
Krampus?
the evil Santa Claus. It's a German folklore.
It is.
Oh, okay.
They have a whole festival.
Well, that's unfortunate
They
that I
have a
don't know.
they have
This
a
is the
Krampus
second time
Spencer.
today I got called a shitty German. I know you guys didn't call me that, but somebody's thinking it because like I'm German, I'm a Mueller, and I didn't know that. Also, the Serenity Prayer is not like a prayer in the Bible. It was
I know.
made by some dude, and his name was like Rudolph, something super German.
Yeah, it was like in Chicago.
And my mom was like, "Well, he's German. He should know that." And I'm like, "How am I
It-
supposed to know that?"
It was made in like Chicago.
Well, that's
some
what
random
Matt.
person in
That's what
Chicago.
my attorney said. He's like, "Yeah, I don't even think he's from Germany. I think he's an American dude."
Yeah,
And I was like, "Oh, fair enough."
I wish time travel was real. So we
it
could
might have.
figure all
Actually,
this
it
out.
might have been. I don't know.
Google's real.
I know it's not made in Michigan, but I think it's like Ohio or Chicago or something like that is where this
Well,
Serenity Prayer and
Chicago
12 steps
and New
was
York is
made.
where like the AA thing was. It
Right.
was like New York and Chicago, so that makes sense.
So I got to blame those two places for
Everything
God dang
for just everything.
everything in the world.
But anyways, we're gonna watch this game
All right, let's do this.
for the SIC podcast. Thanks
Let's go
for
Eagles.
watching. Let's go Eagles. bro.
Eagles, we need them to
Let's
win.
go, Eagles.
I don't know. We might beef them up too much, then they'll go and smack down and end up in a Super Bowl. But
Well, that's okay.
thanks for watching. Make sure to do all the things on whatever app you're on. Follow, subscribe, like, share. Make sure to share. Check out all the links. We'll be cranking out by the time this comes out. It might be too late for customs, but I can always do Christmas stuff, birthday stuff. And as always, be kind to yourself. And if you can, be kind to someone else.